close and loud.
The first thing to do is to tell me, is this too loud, too soft?
Nomi and Barry, I'm just so happy for you.
Well, first of all, I just want to say how happy I am for both of you.
I'm Stephen Levine, and I'm an old friend of Barry's.
My name is Paul Joseph, and I've known Barry for 32 years. And it's been quite a trip, I'll tell you.
I have loved being the mother of the bride.
Rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
All right, get together.
1, 2, 3, go. Ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah. Why do fools fall in love?
Nomi, my sister, you've been so wonderful to me, and I know that you've always reached out to me to show me how much you love me, and I totally love that. I love you.
And I know that my mother would not only love you for the way you make my brother feel, but for the person that you are.
Everything is always just so much fun when you're around, and it's just amazing.
I'm very, very proud of both of you. And I know that Daddy and Grandma are very proud of you too. And I know that they would just be beating up.
Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it.
I remember the two of us were in summer camp, and we were on an outing, and there was a school we were supposed to meet at, and the entrance to the school was at the top of this big flight of stairs, maybe 20 feet up.
And Barry, I'm so excited to have a brother now. So I'll be calling you up for favors and things like that.
And I remember sitting, looking out over this 20-foot drop, and Barry came up to me and he said, "Jump, jump!"
I take such joy in being your sister, and I'm so proud to say that you're my brother. And the love that I have for you grows more and more each day.
So Barry said, "It's easy. If I do it, will you do it?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." And he jumped. And he landed at the bottom, and he ran right up the steps, and he said, "You see, that was easy."
Well, it reminds me of the time when Barry was in college, and he was involved in almost every action group that was going on at Northwestern. And I remember every time I'd get a telephone call from Barry, I'd wonder, is this one going to be from jail?
And the thing about it was, he was so happy about doing it. It was just pure joy. It looked easy. So, stupidly, I jumped. And I landed on my wrist, and let's just say that it wasn't as easy for me as it was for Barry. But he jumped right back down. He said, "Wasn't that fun?" And
I've been able to, help plan this with such a light and happy heart because I knew who she was marrying. And I've gotten to love Barry more and more. He was always approved of. He was approved of the day he walked through the door. But he's been loved more and more each year.
And when I think of Barry jumping off that 20-foot drop, well, a lot of things come to my mind. I guess the first one is it any wonder he's the first of my friends to get married?
By me, by me, Mr. It, by
such a blast. I've been getting to spend so much time with you guys. And I've been seeing more and more how perfect you guys are for each other.
And for the last few years, I've watched as the two of them have grown closer, and I've been consistently amazed at how tremendously they complement one another, how they both find the same joy in everything that they do together.
The four things that I had thought of that I'd like to wish for the children. May Nomi and Barry continue their love for Judaism and for their search for social justice.
I hope that you really, really enjoy each other when life is good to you, and that you're gentle with each other when it's not.
May they always have strong and lasting friendships.
Your happiness reminds me of the way Mommy and Daddy were, which is not something I see very often.
The third, may they take great pleasure and derive much satisfaction from their work.
And that you remember that you have two very strong, loving families behind you to support you in every way.
And finally, may they have a wonderful family with whom they can share their dreams.
In the shtetl, in the small European Jewish towns, when they had a wedding, the mother of the bride, who of course baked the challah, which I did not, would come in dancing, bringing in the challah, and then there would be a little rhyme. Now, of course, I don't know what it is in Yiddish, but it basically said, "Dear friends, thank you for coming to our simcha. Eat, dance, enjoy, but don't give my daughter a kinena hara." Don't give her an evil eye. Thanks, everybody.
Barry and Nomi, to life. L'chaim.
See you guys.
To Barry and to Nomi, the bride and groom, many years of happiness.
So to you.